Hi, Michael from Doing Life Together. Hope you are well. Today, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Cloud. Cloud is part of our Kimochis family. And remember, if you don't have access to the large Kimochi, either at home or at school, feel free to go to our website, follow the link in this video description, download the template and make yourself a Cloud puppet, and you can play along at home, at school with this video. Now, before I do anything else, can you say hi, Cloud? Hi, Cloud. Cloud is pretty cool. In fact, today he's having a really good day. He's having lots of feelings that he likes to have, and that's good for you and I, isn't it, Cloud? Yes. Now, Cloud is part of our Kimochis family, as I said, and Cloud is someone who's really in tune with his feelings. He feels his feelings in big ways, and they aren't often small. They're often really, really big feelings. And Cloud's great to remind us and to remind our children that feelings come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. Size is a great way of talking around feelings, whether they're big or small or medium-sized or somewhere in between. Even asking children, hey, Brad, I can see you're feeling mad. Hey, can you show me with your hands, what size is that mad? Can be a really great conversation starter when you need it. The other thing, shapes. Shapes are a great way to talk around feelings, you see, because some feelings come in shapes that are beautiful, rounded edges. They feel good to have, they sit well within inside of us, they sit well within Cloud, and they feel great. And they make us feel good, like happy and hopeful and content. But then some feelings come in what we like to call, don't we, Cloud, sharp and jagged edge shapes. You know, triangles or stars or all sorts of odds and ends, and they're the ones that sit inside of us, sit inside Cloud, and they poke us in different ways and poke us in our tummy and make our tummy feel all strange, or poke us in our muscles and make our muscles feel all tense and tight. So shapes and sizes are really good cues to talk around feelings with your children or with your friends. Here's the thing with Cloud though. Cloud has days that he has feelings he likes to have. You can see on his face right now. He then also has feelings or days when he's having feelings he finds hard to have. The thing with Cloud though is he can go from feelings he likes to have in the morning to feelings he finds hard to have after lunch, or then having feelings he finds he likes to have again by the time he goes home for the day. Or he can have days where he's feeling like he's having feelings he likes to have, and all of a sudden he wakes up one morning, and you know this, mums and dads, teachers, you've seen this, and Cloud turns up, wham, and he's having big feelings that he finds really hard to have. But Cloud can also go weeks and weeks and weeks having feelings that he likes to have. And then all of a sudden, bam, he comes out and has a day where he's having hard to have feelings. This is how Cloud works, and Cloud is really great for helping children understand the difference between feelings we like to have and feelings we find hard to have. It's a great visual way of teaching that tool to children in our care. Now here's the thing. If you look at Cloud right now, okay, what feeling do you think Cloud is having right now? What do you think he's feeling? What can you notice? What do you see? Do you see his bright eyes? Do you see his smile? Do you see his white face? Do you see he's bouncing? Do you see that he's got lots of energy? What do you think he's feeling? Did you say happy? Because you'd be right, he's feeling really happy right now. And in fact, what we just did right then is really simply tuning children in to body language. What's the body doing? What do they hear? What do they see when someone's in front of them? How can they use those cues, those prompts, to work out what someone else might be feeling? If we look deep inside here and we pull this little feeling out, Cloud has this feeling inside of him. Have a look at that. Take a pause. What do you think that feeling is? Yes, that's our happy feeling. And you could see all the things on the front again. Big smile, love heart, eyebrows up, hands wide open, telling us that this is happy. Now, you might want to pause for a second and show your mums and dads, or show your teacher, or whoever it might be, what your body looks like when you feel happy. And ask the question, what do you notice about yourself? Maybe look in a mirror and see what you notice, or do this with your mum and dad, or do this with your teacher or a small group online, and have a look. What do you notice about other people when they're feeling happy? Are all the happies the same size? Are they all big? Are they all small? Are they all sorts of shapes and sizes? You might also want to pause and share some stories with each other about when you felt happy. I felt happy when I went to the zoo. I felt happy when I went to the park. I felt really happy when I got to see Nana on Zoom. Whatever it might be, share those happy moments and ask each other again, what size are those happies? Big, small, in between. What do they look like? What sizes are they? Where do you feel them in your body? Really important question. Cloud, though, loves feeling happy. It's a big feeling for him. He loves sharing stories about happy, and particularly one happy story that makes him very happy is when he gets to eat butterscotch pudding. Is that right, Cloud? He loves butterscotch pudding. But here's the thing. Is happy a feeling you like to have or you find hard to have? Most of you will probably say it's a feeling you like to have. So do you want to make it bigger or smaller? Yeah, most of you would say you want to make it bigger. So what tools do you already practice to make your happy bigger? What do you do? Share those tools with your family. Share those tools with your teacher. Share them in your small group. Cloud has a few tools that he likes to use to make his happy bigger. Cloud, would you like to tell me some of those tools so everyone can hear online? Yes, right. Cloud likes to share his happy with other people. He likes to draw about his happy. He likes to write about his happy. He likes to shout it from the rooftops. It makes it bigger for him. He also likes to, what was it called? Right. Do things that make him feel happy. That can make his happy bigger. There are lots of tools you might use to practice making your happy bigger. Here's the thing though. Cloud also has feelings. Ready for this? Watch out. That he finds hard to have. Now, what do you think Cloud might be feeling right now? If you said sad or upset, you'd be right. And what tells you that Cloud might be feeling sad or upset right now? Yeah, can you see his eyes have changed? The colour of his face has changed. He's got a frown. He's not bouncing anymore. In fact, he's leaning over a bit and he's sort of shrinking into that sad. Maybe that's what sad feels like for you too. Show your parents, show your family again, show your small group, your teacher, what does sad look like on your body? Look, what do you look like when you're sad? Where do you feel sad? Where do you experience sad? What size is it? What shape is it? You might also then want to share some sad stories. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but it's really important for us as human beings that we don't just share feelings we like to have, but we also share and talk about feelings we find hard to have. So, share some stories with your family, with your friends, with your teacher, with your small group, around feelings of sad, when you felt sad, stories of sad. Cloud likes to talk about sad stories from time to time, don't you, buddy? Yeah, he gets a bit sad about them. That's okay, and it's okay to hold and look after people when they're feeling sad. Cloud's sad when he loses things, or he doesn't get to do things he wants to do, or he doesn't get to play with his friends, or he might get in trouble for something. Well, there's bigger sads that Cloud has too, like, you know, when he doesn't get to see a friend anymore, they move away, or when he loses someone he loves. Cloud has big feelings too when it comes to these hard to have feelings. So sad, is that a feeling you like to have or find hard to have? Yeah, most of us find it hard to be sad. So do you want to make it bigger or smaller? Yeah, smaller. So what tools do you already practice to make your sad a little bit smaller? Talk about it with your family, with your mum and dad, with your friends, with your teacher, with your small group. What tools do you practice to make your sad smaller? Cloud has a whole heap of tools that he likes to practice. Let me see if he'll share some with me. He's a bit sad, as you can see at the moment. Cloud, can we practice some tools to make your sad a bit smaller, buddy? Okay. Can you tell me, what tools do you like to practice to make your sad smaller? Cloud likes to have a good cry sometimes, to let all that energy out that makes his sad smaller. Sometimes he likes to eat some comfort food like ice cream. Sometimes he likes to talk about his sad or share his sad. Sometimes he likes to go for a walk or listen to some music. Or what was that last one you said, Cloud? Oh, sometimes Cloud just needs some time by himself to make his sad smaller. What tools can you practice with your children in your care, in your classroom, in your small group to make sad a little bit smaller. One more feeling that Cloud has in here. Oh, we dig a little bit deeper. Oh, what's this one? Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do you think that feeling is? Oh yes, for those who said mad or angry or grumpy, you're right, this is our mad feeling. And when this one comes out for Cloud, whoa, it's a big feeling. And Cloud struggles to work out what to do with his mad, and it becomes so big that sometimes he explodes with that mad. But we like to talk about what tools we can practice again to make his mad smaller. But before we do that, can you show me on your bodies again? Show your parents, show your family, show your friends, your teacher, your small group. What does your body look like when you feel mad? Where do you feel it? Where do you feel it first? Is it like this? Or is it like, or is it, Where do you feel you're mad? Show us on your bodies. What do you notice about people? Are mads the same? Are they all big, all small, all loud, all quiet? Some useful ways to talk about mad adults. Now, mad. Share some times with each other about when you felt mad, about when some mad got so big that it was just hard for you to work out. Share those stories. Now, some of those stories you might have shared might be things like what Cloud likes to share. Now, Cloud, can you tell me some times when you felt mad? Oh, right. So when he doesn't get his own way, when someone takes a toy that he's been playing with, when he's told he has to pack up, or he does not like packing up, when his friends change the rules in a game, when someone hurts him. There are so many things that can make us feel mad. But here's the thing, is mad a feeling you like to have or find hard to have? Now, some of you might have said you find mad really hard to have. So ask the question, why do people find mad hard to have? Some of you might have said, hey, I really actually like feeling mad, and there are some reasons why some of us like feeling mad. Particularly, sometimes it's the energy that runs through our body or the sense of control that we might feel adults. Talk about it. Why might someone like feeling mad? Interesting. Remember our kotawaza, our saying, our Kimochis kotawaza, we're mad. It's okay to be mad, but it's not okay to be mean. Which means it's okay to be mad, but it's what you do with mad. That's the real challenge. Now, Cloud has a tool he likes to use to make his mad that little bit smaller. I want to finish this video by sharing this tool with you. Cloud, do you think we could try a calm down breath? Okay. So what I need you all to do is take your finger, put it in front of your nose, not too far, don't go exploring now. Feel free to use that joke, adults. I want you to breathe in a flower and blow out a candle. Breathe in a flower, blow out a candle. Do that several times, and as you do that, watch what happens to Cloud. His mad gets a little bit smaller, and he finds a feeling he likes to have again. He finds he's happy. Have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Say bye, Cloud. Bye.